Welcome back to the fairway, my fellow pin seekers. This is week number 2 on the journey to playing professional golf, and we have a major week planned. I'm getting introduced to my coach this week, and I'm gonna go over some sponsorship opportunities with you guys. Let's get after it. We are all geared up and on our way to meet my new coach, and he is going to analyze my swing, get a baseline, and come up with a plan for me. But we have to stop and grab some wedges because I don't have any in my bag, so.
Not just any wedges.
Oh, not just any wedges.
The best in the business.
The best wedges there are. We're going to Costco. I don't really know why, but for some reason I'm feeling really nervous about going and doing this. This feels like the first step of the journey, and like, in some weird way, it kind of like validates this whole thing that I'm trying to do. I feel like he's just gonna tear my swing apart.
Dude, he's gonna tear you apart.
I know that I don't have a professional golf swing, but like, how unprofessional is it? I'm like a newborn baby that is just being molded into a golfer. I don't know.
That's what he sees when he sees you swing. Just a newborn
He's like,
baby.
that's a toddler swing. We're gonna find out just how brutal of a golfer I am today. Here's to hoping that it's not the worst golfer he's ever seen. The motherland, there it is. Let's get some frickin' wedges. It's a great deal. I love Costco. Here they are, let's go. Oh, look at this. The lefty's come in a blue too because we're elite. Let's put these things to work. For the last year, I've been playing with only a 46-degree approach, which is like the only club I can use from basically 130 yards out all the way to the green. So having my actual 3 wedges is gonna be a major game changer for me. And I'm so stoked to see what my coach thinks of these things, because I feel like he's gonna be pretty fired up on the Kirkies. We're at the range. We got the wedges loaded into the bag, and it's time to meet the coach. This is my new coach, Dan.
Been golfing my whole life. Started golfing when I was 8 or 9 years old. Played competitively, provincially, nationally, went to university, and then quickly realized that I was nowhere near the PGA Tour. However, I wanted to keep golf as part of my life, so I started instructing, right? And I don't think there's anything better than getting that dopamine hit of taking one of your students and showing them a new way to do something, or creating a new ball flight, like them hitting a draw for the first time when they've hit thousands upon thousands of slices, right? So I'm up at Tower Ranch right now. We're gonna take some incredible content up there. It's probably the nicest course in Canada's Golf Mecca, Kelowna, so we are so pumped to get up there and dig our heels in.
Let's see what we can do.
Let's do it.
So today, the plan is just going to be analyze the swing, get a baseline, take some videos, and then from there, kind of come up with like a structure and a plan for how to make me improve.
Miguel Angel Jimenez, have you ever heard of that guy?
No.
He has the most amazing like stretching routine before he plays.
Okay.
Smokes cigars, drinks wine. He's like the most interesting man in the world. And you'll see him when he's warming up. He's doing like these types of things, and he's like getting down and all these.
Just does the full routine.
Yeah, so there is kind of, you want to have a structure when you're warming up. Always start with like, let's say your sand wedge.
Yeah.
And just start kind of with half swings. Just get the rhythm. There's honestly no pressure. I don't care where the ball goes. We're gonna hit like 5 or 6 just so you can get a feel.
Okay.
And then I'll actually take some videos when we get up to like about a 7 iron.
Okay, sounds good.
We can work with that.
I like hearing that, all right. Thank you. I think that's the first time anybody's ever grabbed a club for me, so even that felt pretty cool.
Hey, I'm also a caddy, right? So.
I love it.
Okay, so on this next one, I'm gonna take a video of you here. One thing I've noticed right away is as we set up, we have this type of look.
Yeah.
So what you can do is as we line up, take your left hand, and I want you to kind of like put it down beside your leg as you line up and bring it under. So a lot of golfers will take their hand and they'll come over the top. And then as soon as you come over the top when you grip the club, your shoulders open.
Okay.
We're gonna try and start to work on closing your shoulders a little bit. Pick your target, and then I want you to square your shoulders.
Oh, it feels so weird. Oh, that felt so good. It felt so weird, but it felt so good.
Because then your body was able to create space to then turn. You went from this motion, drop and wet as we like to say, to now you're on plate and then you're able to turn around. My God.
That was dead straight.
He can play this game.
That felt good.
That was awesome, man. Awesome.
That was the absolute most I've learned in a 2-hour session of anything in my entire life. Coming into this, I felt like this was either gonna work or it wasn't gonna work, and with the tips that he gave me and how much more consistent I can be with my irons, even though I'm not making great contact, the ball flight is straight. I'm just so fired up right now.
I feel like I just watched you transform from a child into a man.
I'm a man now. It's been a couple days since those lessons and I have not gone to the range yet, which I know I definitely should have, probably more than once, probably multiple times. My confidence with this new swing setup is probably almost about 0%, but instead I'm gonna go play around and make some content. I'm assuming that's probably going to go pretty terribly, but let's just find out.
So that's one, or?
That's one, yeah. I just can't hit the ball. Really got in my head, had a group behind watching with the camera. Really embarrassed myself there, so we're gonna have to really fight for this one. It's the worst start I've had here probably ever.
That's pretty tough to not get in your head, because obviously like 4 guys see you have the camera, they're like, holy shit.
This guy's gonna be sick. I felt like every muscle in my body was just like flexed and I could feel all the eyes just like staring at me. Like, go. We're beached out here. If I can get this out of the bunker into the hole, we're only at a double bogey. Not the worst, that's not terrible. All right, let's make some magic happen. We're f***ing out of there. This is a tough start. This has to just be painful to watch. You're f***ing kidding me. That has to be a course record. Yep, that went pretty much as terribly as expected, but we did get some good content. And so now it is time to talk to you guys about sponsorship. What a great word. So obviously, kind of the main objective when I started this whole golf content creation thing was to get paid to play golf. And the most likely way for me to be able to actually get paid to play golf, because I'm not a professional yet, is through sponsorships. So exciting news in that department. We got some sponsorship offers. We actually have some real golf companies. Sunday Golf, Full Wedge, Frogger, and Tacoma. Now, although I have offers from all 4 of these brands, I've turned them all down. This wasn't because I didn't want to work with these brands and I don't believe in their products. Mainly, I just want to focus on growing my own personal brand and finding my own personal voice in this content before I'm doing any brand partnerships. Because I feel like as soon as I'm doing something for somebody else, it takes an element away from my creative flow in creating this content. So I really want to get to the point where I'm super confident in my voice. I'm continuously making content that resonates with people. You guys feel like you know who I am, and I'm not just promoting brands to get paid, because although that would be nice, ultimately what I want out of this is longevity. And I want to have a brand that I can partner with who believes in my voice and believes in my content. So although I'm so honored to have any opportunity for sponsorship at all so far, I think I'm just gonna stay in my lane for now and continue creating great content, having more people like you watching, and hopefully you can help me inform some of these decisions on who I take on and what makes the most sense. So that's where we're at for week 2. Next week, I will be announcing a partnership that I have with a local golf course here, where I'm now going to be a member for the entire season. And I'm so pumped about that. When you guys see this course, you're gonna lose your mind. I cannot wait to show you, but that'll be next week. I'm so glad you found the fairway. Subscribe to see more greens, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.